she never thought she would fall in love with the poet. The treasure she lost in December was not the only thing she lost. She also became the vault. She buried her softer self beneath the 3 feet of permafrost, believing that if she couldn't feel the warmth, she was unable to feel the heat of the next bonfire. I shut up. I permitted the valves to settle on her rafter like dust. The white flag is not a piece of fabric in silence. It is the manner in which her pupils dilate when I mention her name. She understands that being governed by a poet is preferable to ruling as queen in a deserted, empty castle. For her, December was an architect, but you consider it to be just a month, in the hopes that the frost would prevent it from bruising, and moved her heartbeat to the cellar it had constructed out of silence. You're searching for that hidden treasure. It is merely the ghost of a girl who once believed the words were a form of protection, until a different poet used them to ignite her forest. She now protects the ashes as though they were diamonds. I have grown wary of being your intruder, like a shell casing that has been fired. I am dropping the pen. The mutiny has spread from her lashes to her lungs, and she's still gritting her teeth and trying to hold the line as she exhales. The fortress trembles. Not a curse, but as a prayer, she whispers, "Damn you!" I simply hold the mirror until she reads the secret herself. I don't write it down. It's the first time she's been able to breathe without the armor squeezing her ribs. So the white flag isn't a loss. You continue to pursue that treasure as if it were a glowing gold object. Is it your belief that December was only a cold spell? A burial was carried out because everyone's pants were too heavy and the sun was too loud. I buried it instead of losing anything. I called you a damn poet because you make the ground thaw, and I'm afraid what will happen when the ice melts. Then let it decay. The forest I saw is fertilized by everything that makes it through the thaw. You are protecting a cemetery, believing it to be a vault. My siege engine is not here to take your crown, but to break it. The air between us smells like ozone and old paper. Her white flag is a trembling hand that is bent to touch the pen. She's aware that I'm not composing a narrative about her. Rather, I'm composing the map that will enable her to return from the frost. The rebellion has concluded. The ungoverned territory is simply us. I will open the locks to allow you to exit the cellar. She whispers softly, like birds of a feather were drawn together. But she visually reminds me she thought she would never fall in love again, especially with the likes of a mad hippie poet. Thank you.